So I'm an armed police officer now, and that role includes anything from dangerous weapons. We also do a lot of medical stuff. We help out with roads policing. And we go to literally anything and everything that life could throw at our way. I've wanted to be a police officer for quite a while. I've always loved watching police programmes, so it was always watching those, being excited by seeing all the cool car chases, seeing what they do. Yeah, just the exciting, they're getting to help people, getting to save people, and just doing all the exciting things, really. That's what I love, and I think doing something different every day. I did 2 years on basic response, normal response policing, and then I applied for firearms, did a 14-week course, and that's how I got into firearms.
To be in that sort of job, which is pretty intense in the day, and then to turn up here at night and just switch on straight away to training, there's no questions, and that is massive. Her professionalism like that is fantastic.
Worcester on 3, 1, 2, 3, Worcester! 3, 2, 1, woo!
Combining rugby and a shift work career is quite difficult. If I'm not working, I'm at rugby, so I have to manage seeing my friends and family alongside work and rugby as well. So for example, I work 4 days on, 4 days off, so I do 2 day shifts, 2 night shifts, always 12 hours, so always from 7 till 7. You have to get your sleep right, you have to make sure everything's in the best place it can be. I'm always tired, I live off caffeine, so every time as soon as I walk into Worcester, it's, Sarah, have you had your coffee yet? No, okay, go and have your coffee and then come back.
You can see Sarah, she's developed into a leader. Her position is obviously fly half, so that lends itself to sort of leading the team, and you can see that with the way she interacts with youngsters, the way she supports people around her, and you can see those are probably transferable skills from her job in the day.
Yeah, so there has been one occasion where I have actually rugby tackled someone. Obviously we have a bit of a wrestle with people if they're not necessarily cooperating with us. Sometimes we have to restrain them, or we have to have a bit of a wrestle with them. They decided to run off from me, so I chased them down, and I was with a male colleague, and he said, wow, that was a pretty good tackle. So yeah, I have brought it in once, and I felt buzzing after. It was really good to get it in there.
I love having Sarah around the squad. She knows when to switch on and when it's time to get on with work, but she equally knows when it's time to have a bit of fun, and she can bring that laughter and that humour and that sort of banter, if you like, to the sessions and to the meetings and things when it's the right time, and she gets that balance really well.
Yeah, rugby definitely helps with police work, so teamwork is a massive part of it. So obviously we're working as a team of 6 here. We may end up having to save each other's lives, so we have to trust each other with our lives. And also the fitness as well. We have to carry a lot of kit, we have to sometimes run after people, so the fitness from rugby definitely helps here. And it's also, yeah, rugby just is that little escape as well. If you've had a tough day here, you go to rugby, it's that escape. So mentally it also helps because you get that switch off and you get to be that different person that you are at work. Sometimes I joke with them if they've, got a dodgy car. I'm saying, "Oh, I could give you a ticket for that," but I've never actually given them a ticket. They're all well behaved and they're all well within the law. So maybe on a night out, some of them get a bit rowdy and have to sort of usher them away. But no, everyone's pretty well behaved. So obviously, yeah, having just received the confirmation that we definitely have our place good in the league, it's incredible. I went through the same thing with Lichfield when we didn't get a place in the league, and it was the most heartbreaking thing for the club you've played for a few years to not have a place, and your future's up in the air and you don't know what you're doing. But to have received that news after the tough time we've been through, it's absolutely amazing, and it's so nice for all the coaches and staff and all the girls, and everyone's supported each other. So it's incredible to know that we've got a place, and know that Worcester rugby at Worcester is going to continue, because that's what everyone wants. All the sort of fans that have stayed supporting us when the men haven't got their place as well. It's incredible. So to give them something back is amazing.